Okay, yay. These next ones won't take as long as example 7 did. This is example 8 on Trig 1. And I don't put any shapes here. I'll just draw them really quickly when I need them. It says find the value of x to the nearest tenth. So we're going to go 1 decimal place for tenth. And it has 3 different problems. So I'll just erase them after I do them. So there's number 1. Oops, I'm in the wrong thing. Let's erase everything I just did. So this is number 1. And I'm not sure why it got so big there. Okay. So in number 1 they have this triangle. Okay. And it says 14. And it says x. And it says 39 degrees here. Okay. So they want us to find it. They want us to find x. Well, it looks to me like x is what I would say is the adjacent. And this looks like the opposite of 39 degrees. And then this looks like the right, this is the right angle here, so this would be the hypotenuse. So, which trig function, SOHCAHTOA, has, well, we have here opposite and we have adjacent. That was what we want. Well, O and A is that one there. So let's write that. Tan, what's our angle? Our angle is 39 degrees equals the opposite, which is 14, over the adjacent, which is x. If we cross multiply and solve this, you'll end up getting x equals 14 divided by tan 39. And we get our calculator out here. It says to the nearest tenth, remember, so I only need to go 1 decimal place. So I'm going to type in, remember, you need to be in degree mode. 14 divided by tan 39 is 17. Whoops. That sucks. .3 units, whatever those units are. So that was part 1. Okay, so pause it if you need to check what I did, or rewind. I'm going to clear it out. I'm going to do number 2. So number 2 was the triangles drawn like this. Remember, this is example 8. There's the triangle. This was x. This was 52 degrees. And then this is 15. So again, it helps to label. Now I'm just going to use O, A, and H from now on. Okay? So this is the opposite. This is the right angle. So this must be the hypotenuse. And this must be the adjacent right there. Okay? So SOHCAHTOA. Are you getting tired of that? Well, it won't go away. Your life will, in math will always be SOHCAHTOA from now on. Okay? And we need to look at what we've got here. We have the hypotenuse is a number, but we want to find x. So we need A and H. Which one has A and H? Well, this one does here. That's cosine. So we're going to do the cosine of 52 degrees equals the adjacent, which is x, over the hypotenuse, which is 15. You can put this over 1 and cross multiply. It's not really necessary. So I'm going to take it off. And it really ends up being x equals 15 times the cosine of 52 degrees. So we type that in our calculator. Again, make sure you're in degree mode. Once you set it, it doesn't change, but you should always ask yourself, am I in degree mode as I'm doing this? 15 times the cosine of 52 means x is 9 point, it says 9.23, so I'm going to say 9.2 because I said to the nearest tenth. There it is. Take a picture, stop it, pause it, whatever you need to do, digest what's going on. I'm going to clear it out here. Okay, the last part is number 3. In number 3, we're still finding x to the nearest tenth, and they drew the triangle like this. So all they're doing is orienting the triangles differently to see if you can still figure out OA and H. And so you should be able to do that. We're not across the hall. We're in this class, so if you need to, this is H. Okay. Oh, I forgot to write the angle in. That will tell us O and A. The angle is 61 degrees in the bottom left here. Okay. So now I can get O and A. So opposite is right there. And then this is beside it. This is A here. So I'm going to erase this arrow. Okay. And okay, so that's where we're at. O and A. And O, A, and H. And so we have to figure out where's the X. Well, they told us X is right here. When I look at the picture, there's X. So what do I need? Well, I need to find X. Doesn't like it when I go there. I need to find X. And I keep forgetting to write all the information in. This is 17. So I also need that side there. Okay? So I need O and H. So we'll go back to SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Okay? And since I need O and H, that's going to be this one right there. So let's write that sine of 61 degrees equals the opposite, which is x, over the hypotenuse, which is 17. Again, we could put this over 1 if we wanted to, but I'm not going to leave it there. It turns out when you cross multiply and do all the stuff, you get x equals 17 sine 61 degrees. So x equals, I'll get my calculator out here, 17 sine 61 14.86. So that would be 9. 14.9. There's our answer there. Okay, yay, we're done. We've done all of it.